guys, it's the Elfies.
I yawned.
We are approaching midnight. We are simultaneously young with bad sleep schedules and super old, apparently.
Yeah. It's gotten bad again, but lately I was getting tired like at 10 p.m. and then now my sleep schedule is fucked again.
I go to bed around this time.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I was doing good about that, and then it got fucked up again, and now I can't fall asleep till like 2.
Yeah, for a while I couldn't fall asleep till like 3 or 4, but then I got to sleep until like 10 or 11, and now I can't sleep past like 8.
Yeah, I woke up at like 8:39.
Yeah.
I used to wake up exactly at like 7 hours of sleep, and now I sleep in a lot. So everything's just messed up.
Sleep in.
But it's like everything's so messed up now because then I can only go to bed late and then
yeah, it's
and
not great.
Zephyr's passed out on the ground behind us.
Zephyr's her cat.
Anyways, don't get old.
Yeah, just we'll go to Neverland.
Anyways, maybe Tristan will wake us up.
Oh, Tristan.
Oh wait, do we have
to
to
load it? I think.
Oh, Mobby.
Here, just go to
load.
There we go.
Okay. Oh, yeah, we're getting chased.
Tristan.
Okay, so recap: we're getting chased by the demon who's trying to take our blood. Okay,
because we're running. Yeah.
Well, I don't think they were threatening us. We just started running.
Yeah, and then the sound got intense.
Blood,
the swamp was all around me, but I just had to take my chances. No way was I staying here. I ran, stumbling on rocks and fallen logs, just barely managing to stay on my feet. I saw the dirty water and smelled the heavy stench of decay and rot. The swamp! Go!
Isn't he a god of the swamp, though?
Oh, yeah.
Well.
This all had to be some kind of sick joke. It wasn't real. There was no way it could be real. A nightmare, hallucination, madness, not real. My muscles screamed. Ah! And there was a faint pain in my ankle. It didn't matter. I just kept running. It was all too fucked up. I wasn't staying here to be a human blood bag for that thing. They couldn't make me.
You literally promised him your blood.
Yeah. Before I could run to the water, I suddenly felt incredibly heavy. I still that.
It's because he took your blood.
But also, you're not supposed to step into the water, you dumbass.
What you should have done is just, climbed in bed, taken a nap.
Right. I crawled towards the water's edge, trying to ignore the pounding in my head. What was happening? A wave of nausea began to cascade over me. I dug into the moist earth, feeling a dirt sink under my nails.
He said he was going to suck your blood and you'd feel tired.
I glanced up and saw a shadow of the monster god. Its wet eyes glowed faintly, and the branches that made up the body twitched in a gross display like a dying insect. I fell forward, my eyes closing and everything going dark around me.
You dumb
Hey,
child.
they were being nice to you.
Here.
Probably him. I sat up, my head was throbbing with a dull ache. Everything flooded back to me, but it was kind of fuzzy. I was back in bed, back in the mansion. The god took my blood, and now I was here again. Someone had moved me while I was unconscious. The thought made my skin crawl.
Okay,
hey, they could have done worse things. They could have just killed you.
Hear me out. Free rent, free food. You don't have to work, and you don't get to hear about shitty world state.
And there's cute boys
for 2 or 3 years.
Also,
there's
Tristan's
cute
there,
boys.
yeah.
There's cute girls. There's Eris. And, you apparently don't have anyone in the living world anyways. Your brother died or whatever, so I don't think it's a bad deal. Damn it!
I buried my head in my hands as the weight of the situation dropped over me. I was really trapped. There was no way out. My mind began to race, unwilling to accept that I couldn't just leave. Somehow I wanted to go home. I just wanted to go home.
This game is a PSA to not drink.
Don't drink and make deals.
My anger swelled into an awful depression as tears threatened to leak out of my eyes. No, I did not have time to cry.
Yeah,
Do you think there's a
You
stipulation?
actually have 2 to 3 years to cry.
Or legally you can't enter in a contract drunk so she can get out of it?
I roughly wiped up my face and kicked the blankets off of me. The damp, smelly, heavy blankets. Ew.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
Oh, that sucks.
Excuse
okay,
me,
that sucks.
Where's the laundry in unit laundry?
Despair would not help me get the fuck out of here.
Yes, girl, pick yourself up.
As soon as I got to my feet, I felt weak. My hands shook slightly. I needed
Mom's
to eat
spaghetti.
something. All I really wanted to do was tear the room apart, break everything, tear it all up, teach them a lesson for dragging me back here.
Girl.
I glanced over and the original package of food was gone, but another had been set in its place. I really needed to eat.
Yeah.
I staggered over to the table and collapsed into the chair. There was a large sandwich and freshly cut fruit and vegetables wrapped up for me.
Oh, worm.
Despite the overall decrepit and moldy state of the mansion, the food looked pristine.
Eris is a great cook.
New man.
Boy? Oh.
It's Berg's favorite. Oh, he just missed him.
His eyes scare the shit out of me for some reason.
I think he's handsome.
The way he wears the necklace to cover his nipples reminds me of Avatar.
I see a
where
nipple
Zoe
right there.
Saldana's character carries a necklace to cover up her boobs.
I looked up at the door, which is open. It really shouldn't have opened so quietly. In the doorway stood a man with purple hair and a twisted horn sticking out of his forehead. He's kind of like alternative.
Oh my god.
Look at E-Boy!
Oh my god, with the little, the glove with the fishnet. There we go.
He walked inside without invitation. His movements were graceful, and I was too confused to react.
Okay, so not a vampire.
As he got closer, his gaze narrowed on a dark bottle of wine that rested near my plate.
Damn,
of food.
They gave her
alcohol,
wine?
He grabbed it and paused to look over the cork that sealed it. I could only guess that it was wine.
Well. Hey. Neither of those are very nice.
What's holding your pants up? Skirt.
Now wait a
Ooh,
minute.
look at that leg.
Peacocks exist in this world, I guess.
That's not a question.
Maybe.
Or an answer.
Do we want the wine or no?
Give that back. I feel like who the hell are you is more mean.
Sure.
Less justified.
Yeah, give it back.
Give that back to me.
Wait, is his name
Oh, Karen.
Oh my
Carone?
God, his name's
Carone.
Karen. No, it's Karen. It's definitely.
Oops.
I have those gloves. Oh my god.
I didn't know why I wanted it, but I wasn't going to just let him have it.
I see you are also a fan of good wine. Fine, we will share it.
Ew.
Karen?
His name is Karen.
Wine.
Don't take the human's
Oh,
wine.
he's
Right,
pouting.
To give her the
Aw.
good stuff.
Oh.
The human has a name.
They both
Don't you
ignored
have a
me.
few bottles hiding in your room? Go tend to them.
He rolled his eyes and left without another word. He did send a longing look to the bottle of wine, though. He came just to steal my wine.
Dude,
I'm glad you are awake
Just
again.
like college.
No thanks to you.
It is thanks to me that you woke up in bed with food and not half eaten by
Yeah,
knocking
listen
in the
to
swamp.
them.
Facts.
They're being nice.
Period.
How often is that supposed to happen?
Whenever Nyarbalta requires it.
I shook my head and glanced over at the bottle of wine. I wasn't in the mood for this. I really
If
wasn't.
you need anything, just call for me.
Thanks, Eris. I forgot to say
Wow.
their name.
Eris?
Eris?
Yeah.
How will you know?
I'll hear it. Don't worry about that.
He's a mind reader.
As long as
There
you're
are
within the
worms.
nature's walls, I'll hear it.
I shrugged. Okay, whatever. Maybe it was a magic bird person's powers at this point. Who was I to question any of this bullshit?
How many other people are wandering around here?
Excuse me?
It's not that hard to
That spider girl, Seta, the purple-haired guy who wanted my liquor, Tristan, you and the god? Anyone else?
One more. I think. Eris paused a minute, frowning. Then I realized they were counting.
Oh, Brenton. He's probably hiding up in the tower. That is where he usually is.
Brenton. With that said, they left.
Mm-hmm.
The door shut, and I noticed there was no form of lock. Would it even matter? I stared at the food and picked at it
It's
half-heartedly.
okay if Tristan wants to come in, he can.
Does Tristan live here?
Yeah, I
Ooh la
think
la.
so.
If I wasn't starving, I wouldn't have bothered. I really didn't want to eat, but it gave me the energy to think.
Girl, you're gonna pass out if you don't eat.
So it had to be either a passage back to the woods or maybe some kind of spell. This was all just so fucked up. Okay.
Our character is really annoying. Like, straight out.
Girl, just accept it,
Yeah.
okay?
You gotta move on now.
You got. It is weird, but you just gotta accept
what
it.
it is.
It is what it is. Okay, but I was gonna say something I forgot. Oh, it's. I mean, it does suck. You gotta eat something because the last thing she was drunk, and then she woke up here, and no food. She's hung
Out
over.
of her.
She got blood taken. Like, Jesus.
Where is she going pee? I don't want to know.
The fireplace.
Yeah, well.
I'm,
This time
I
I
mean,
heard the
there's
door
probably
open.
a chamber pot somewhere.
Ellie, still alive, I see.
Her lipstick is on point.
I mean, wouldn't living in this world not be that hard? Like, all you have to do is not bleed.
Just don't be a brat.
Yeah.
It's kinda-
Unless I am actually dead and this is hell, yeah?
She laughed.
You're very funny. We aren't in hell, just another dimension.
Look at her pokey cheeks.
Oh my god, her nails. Another dimension?
Touching, but not of your world.
Any idea how to get back to my world?
Oh, you want to cross the old one?
I didn't say anything. This felt like a
I'm
trap.
not saying there is a way, or that you might find that way inside a book. I'm also not telling you to be careful who you trust.
Well, I already trust Tristan 100%. He's almost got trust in his name. Trist? He could have a tryst with me.
smiled. They gave me a little wave.
Do we think she's
Tell
evil?
you goodbye.
Um,
For now.
I
no.
I think
she's
just
like
chilling.
a little like mysterious.
She's trying to be helpful. She told us we could find
Listen,
a way out
anyone
of
who
the book.
kind of resembles
Wait!
cotton candy is my trust.
Yes.
Exactly. She was gone. Damn it. Did she literally just come in here, dangle some information over my head, and then vanish?
She
What was her
literally
problem?
helped you the
She's got a
most you
crush on you,
could.
okay?
Yeah. Alone again. I had nothing to do but deal with the food. Why don't you just
Go to
leave from like the
sleep.
living
Ask
room?
if they have
Yeah.
Wi-Fi and call it a day.
Exactly. ask if they have a charger.
Yeah,
Watch some
right?
YouTube.
Literally. Wait, no reception.
Oh. Well, ask them if they have
You could
Wi-Fi
write
then.
a book on your phone.
Write a book. I write some fan fiction.
Yeah.
I forced myself to take
With
a few more
Tristan.
bites, and then I stood up. If Eris and that weird swamp monster that I was just going to sit around and let them drain me dry, they were stupid.
But they aren't going to.
Just
right?
dry some,
That's- we already
write
kinda
some
told
smut.
you.
Tristan. The hallway is empty, and the only sound the distant dripping water could be heard. I started to head towards one of the closed doors when another one of them opened.
Tristan.
Oh!
Oh, the last guy.
God,
A
his
man with
eyebrows
his head
hurt
on
me.
fire stalked past me without so much as a glance my way.
Your head is on fire.
No shit. He stopped and looked at me.
A human?
A man on fire.
Bro. Your head!
I pointed, but seriously, how did he not feel that?
Definitely human. Fire does not harm me.
Fire, not hurt.
It's like a Charizard if you put it
Yeah.
out.
He ran a hand through the flames as if they were his hair.
'Cause it
Oh.
is.
That doesn't hurt.
Girl, why are you questioning anything?
Literally.
Like, oh my god.
Does it hurt if we touch it?
Probably. It's fire.
I pointed at the top of his head. He started to speak, but someone else interrupted
Tristan,
him.
Tristan.
Oh
Aw.
god, it's Karen.
Was he thinking too hard again? Shouldn't you be passed out somewhere?
Oh.
People will ship
Eris
Is he
these
an
gives
two.
alcoholic?
Good wine to the human and has the rest
People will
of
definitely
them.
ship these two.
So, come on, Brenton. Ask them.
Oh my god,
for-
Karen is an alcoholic.
I mean, there's not much else to do there unless you read, I guess, or make
So
friends.
this guy with the fire hair must be
I
Brenton.
doubt they'll fall for that.
I like Fireman.
It's
Like
worth
as a
a
name, or like you like him as a person?
As the name.
Excuse me, if you two
Poor
boys are
Kira
done.
doesn't get to read anything.
I'm just like trying to
Do you wanna
process.
read some narration?
Not really.
Okay.
She said, "I'm checked out."
They
Yeah,
both
I'm, like,
stopped and
trying
looked
to
at
fall
me.
asleep.
No!
Where are all the books? You're gonna be like, "There's been no
Maybe
books."
Where's
here."
your Twilight Saga series?
Give me Twilight.
Give me Twilight or
If
give me
you ask
this.
Eris for books, they'll bring you some.
I would like to look at all of the books, actually.
I don't want any dirty humans tramping around my bedroom.
Who you calling tramp?
What?
He sleeps in the library. But I actually have a lot of books in my tower. If you
That
tell
seems
me what
nice.
book you're looking for, and give me that
Wink
wine,
wonk.
I'll look
Yeah,
in my
really is an
room.
alcoholic.
Don't believe him.
Oh, we're gonna have to choose.
Just because I've told you that lie before doesn't mean I'm dishonest with everyone. What? You're just so easy to trick, Scales.
Scales.
Is he a dragon?
Maybe?
Oh, yeah.
I guess so.
I don't know exactly what book I'm looking for.
He's like, I don't even know what you're talking about.
Well, that doesn't help.
I'm freaking new here. What are you?
I'll know it when I see it.
How about 50 Shades of Grey? Maybe I shouldn't have trusted
They pull out
setup.
the Kama Sutra.
They were both looking at me like I was an idiot. But I didn't want them to know that I was looking for a way to escape. What if they told Eris
Well,
or...
if you're thinking
Nearbald.
this, doesn't Eris know that?
I'm
Oh.
just looking for ways to protect myself.
Oh, does
here.
Eris read minds?
I think that's kinda
Probably.
what. Probably.
I almost died in the swamp, and no one has told me anything but death, death, death.
It is pretty dangerous. So, about
Karen, please.
Oh my
We're gonna have to
Karen,
choose.
go speak to the manager.
I ignored him.
There has to be some books on the things that live here, what this place is, and everything, right?
Neither of them said anything.
How am I supposed to defend myself, huh? I don't know any of the weird rules or anything.
You're safe inside the mansion. Probably. And Eris will take care of you.
I kind of like Karen just, like, because his
Most of
personality.
the time.
Yeah.
Why are you so worried?
Because
I'm getting a bit bored, so...
okay.
Oh.
Karen walked away. He was completely unhelpful. Guess we don't have to choose. I sighed and looked to Brenton. I moved my arms wide and pleaded with him.
Help me out, man. Come on. I want to look at books.
He paused and looked me over briefly.
I
have some books in my tower. I'm not sure what they're all about, but if you want to come up...
Wink
Oh,
wonk.
don't dragons live in by towers?
Yeah.
On towers?
Yes, he is a dragon. You're right.
To your
What?
tower?
My Rapunzel? Sounds cool. He's nice.
He's
Sounds
cool.
cool. He's been nice. That sounds really cool.
I don't know what this means.
But you have books?
I do.
Maybe it changes
Well,
how we
it's
react.
just-
I don't know. Well, lead the way.
yeah,
What kind of matching outfits?
Well,
Oh my
that's
God, we
probably our
are.
stats, huh? You could probably click it
Oh.
and see.
also, yeah, he's been talking about having books the entire time. Why did you ask that?
Oh, see, I think that's where that the flower's probably where we are.
Yeah.
It's like a chart. We're closer to selfless and tame, it looks like, than wild and
So we're
selfish.
not dicks yet.
Yeah, maybe
Keyboard
it
is
changes
yet.
like our compatibility with the people. Or
Well,
something.
probably like ending too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, dragon, take me to your
He looked down the
tower.
hall towards the
Tip me your
dining area
horn.
and then turned around towards the door at the opposite end.
Okay. This way.
You got cheekbones.
He sounded like he was struggling there for a moment.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like no one else has been to his tower before.
He walked up a
Nervous.
long set of stairs. It felt like it took forever. I was huffing pretty badly, but Brenton seemed oblivious. I was struggling to keep up. Carry me.
Oh god.
Definitely a horde.
I step into a cluttered mess. The room has stacks of stuff everywhere. It's ridiculous.
He's
I
got a
glanced
record
over at Brenton,
player.
but he wasn't reacting as if this was a shock. Where? Oh, a record player.
Okay, but he kind of has the coolest room. Our room has nothing in it.
I want
Yeah.
to say Tristan's place.
Oh, yeah. Me too. I had no idea how I was going to find a book and all
There.
this junk.
Stack right
Right there.
Just looking, there's about like 3 stacks.
Yeah.
Looking at it made my skin itchy. It's not that cluttered. I mean, there's like little.
Her room isn't
like,
that much better.
areas.
She has mold in her room.
Yeah.
The walls were littered with holes that had glimpses of the sky. There were scorch marks scattered around.
If
So
you
they get
want
actual
safe.
blankets and we get slime?
Yeah,
Oh,
wait a
God.
minute.
Just throwing
He
shit
knocked
around.
some stuff on the floor and a chair
Right here.
appeared.
I'll see if I can dig something out.
How long do you think these guys are gonna be here for like 2 or 3 years, or do you think they're gonna be here for like
Ever.
longer?
I think forever. I feel like they just live here.
But like Tristan had a deal that he couldn't remember.
Supposedly.
Yeah.
I guess.
I sat. Honestly, I needed to sit down. The room was making me a bit queasy. It didn't smell bad. It actually felt warmer and drier than the rest of the mansion. There was just so much
It's
stuff.
not that bad.
He knocked some stuff around and then brought me a few books, each differently sized. I took them when he handed them to
Bed
me.
sheets.
Stripes, flowers.
Flowers. Flowers looks like
Aw,
or
he
some
has
kind of
cuter
plant.
sheets than we
Or
do.
starfish? Or probably plant. I don't know. I know! He get the nice sheets.
You got a record player, man.
One looked like a cookbook for cakes and pies in another language and a dictionary with a sizable chunk of pages missing. Last one was a kid's book about some pigs and a wolf.
Oh, you mean Big About? Wait, what's that called? With the pigs when they
Oh,
put on the house.
Three little pigs?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
and they're
little
like
pigs.
straw house. I'm
Yeah,
gonna blow
Stick
your
house.
house
kind of-
down.
Yeah.
In a brick house.
These aren't really going to help.
You don't know
I can
that.
keep looking.
How? How would you find anything in this place?
Girl.
I still think dude, my room's worse.
Mess right now.
He didn't expect to have visitors. Where do you sleep?
There's a
On the bed!
He pointed at a pile of blankets in the center. There was a bed there if I looked hard enough.
What?
I just shook my head. He
I
cleared his
can't
throat.
help it.
He's a dragon, so he just hoards
Don't be
shit.
him. He
That's-
spread his arms
That's why he's
out.
messy, because he just
I'm
hoards
a
shit.
dragon. It's just
Yeah.
He
Smashed
called
it.
it.
He's in a tower.
Dragon?
Hoards stuff.
I
Girl,
might
if you don't
look
stop
right
acting
now.
shocked about every
Oh
single
my god, is he
thing.
gonna turn into a dragon?
Your head is on fire. That doesn't look
He is a
human.
Well,
Charizard.
He's a dragon. He's not a human. He just said
Oh my
that.
god, she's so annoying. Like,
Not to mention the
I
horns.
know this place is hard for new worshippers.
Worshippers. Oh shit. Did we join a cult?
That word again. I don't like it.
I'm
Why?
atheist.
So I didn't sign up for a religion.
I stood up. I had intended to pace, but there wasn't space for
I said
it.
plenty of space.
I don't like any of this. I just want to go home.
Oh,
He took a step closer, towering over
Okay,
me.
he's definitely over 6 foot.
Yeah, he
His
big.
body rated a lot of heat. Do you think he's like hot
Yes,
as
he's
hell?
a dragon.
But-
Probably.
I know it's hard,
Oh.
but if you're careful, you can go home when the deal is over,
Stay in your
right?
room.
So why not just relax?
He
Thank you,
has
kind
a
sir.
point.
He's nice, but he kind of has a fatherly feel to me.
Yeah, same. If I'm careful.
I just want to shave the
No,
goddamn
don't
his
die.
goatee.
I don't
Stay
hate it.
in the
I
mansion.
think it's okay.
Don't piss off Nyarlathotep. Or Eris. Maybe stay away from the others.
What about?
Oh,
What about
sure.
Tristan?
I'll just sit around for a few years
I mean, me.
thinking about
Not so
Tristan.
bad.
He grinned at me. He really just didn't get it at all, did he? How thick can a guy be?
Dude,
Girl.
He was sort of trying to
got
be
here
helpful, though, I
yesterday.
think.
Girl.
He was helpful.
just be nice.
Maybe
There's no reason to be mad at him.
No, I don't want to be mad at
try
him.
to explain it to him seems like the nicest, right? Because asking to search books on your own might hurt his feelings.
He's also let you into his room.
Yeah, it's also his
Yeah.
room. I just need to take it slow and find a way to make him understand.
Brenton, I don't like it
Real
here.
aggressive.
I don't want to die if I step outside or get tricked. None of this is good for me. You get that, don't you?
Sure. But there isn't anything you can do about
He's
it.
right,
Kind of
girl.
agree, yeah.
He sighed and ran a hand through the flames on
Dude,
his
do you
head.
not understand that
I
he's a dragon?
was expecting him to yell,
Girl.
but they really didn't seem to phase him. Come on, girl. This ain't that hard.
No, he's really cold.
If I touch
Oh.
your hair,
I won't
will
know
I
that.
get burned?
It wasn't something I should be thinking about right now, but damn it, I couldn't help it. The fire danced and it was so
What?
distracting.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Well, you're supposed to ask him for.
Yeah, you don't just grab it, you ask.
He's got big fingies.
I reached up tentatively.
Doesn't look tentatively looks like she like yeah. Is it hot? Bah.
I raised my hand
Backhanded
slightly
in the
higher
face.
and he jumped back and barely tripped
Oh no!
and suddenly fell backwards.
Uh-oh.
Oh no! Oh no!
Hey.
Oh!
There was a crash and suddenly he was on the ground surrounded by some random bits of furniture and other junk. His head set stuff on fire.
Oh no! I wonder.
Before I could reach out to help him, he had bounced up on his feet. Oh, King. He stepped away from me, looking down at the fresh mess
Why
at
would
his
you touch
feet.
it before he answered?
I'm going to clean this up. I'll look for more books for you, okay?
Maybe it's like an
Oh.
intimate dragon thing to touch
Hurt
their
his
fire.
feelings.
Sure.
Oh.
Well, you know, like if you touch Charizard's
So?
fire, he dies. Like you put it out.
But I just want
waved
to
at
see
the
him
door and
I want
refused
to
to
see him
look at
turn
me.
into a Charizard, though.
Also, why would you touch anybody's
The
hair
dead
without
Charizard.
asking?
Just chuck a Pokeball at his head and hope he dies.
I took
Jeez.
the hit and left.
Bye.
Okay, we should end it here.
Alright, well, we,
Dang, really?
Yeah.
That went by
It's
fast.
been 22 minutes.
I want to see Tristan.
I miss him.
I
can't believe
miss
there's a person named
Tristan.
Karen.
I miss him so much.
So, do we think Tristan is a werewolf?
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So,
That is my guess.
Seta just a spider girl or a spider?
She's
Yeah.
prob-
Spider something.
like both. She's a spider girl.
So,
Yeah.
what's
Spider.
Karen? Is Karen just a manager?
Well, he's got a horn.
Yeah.
He's probably something that we don't know.
Hmm.
Whatever.
A Pegasus.
A drunk Pegasus.
Yeah, an
I
alcoholic
still don't know how to say
Pegasus.
the demon's name.
Nyarbalta.
Near Balta. Near
Yeah.
Balta.
Nebraska.
Nyarbalta.
Yes.
He's obviously plant something. 200 pounds of steaming hot cryptid.
Scary, dude. In Nebraska. We're Miami.
We're in Miami.
Eris
Mirror.
giving us food, and for some reason we're complaining about like our character is so. She needs to relax.
I can't roll my R's.
Mirror.
I can't
Mirror.
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 Miami.
Just say mirror.
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 Yes. Mirror.
Mirror. Roll her R's.
Mirrored.
She just said mirror.
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 Yeah, me too. That's
Can you not roll your R's?
no. It's Miami.
Apparently, it's like linked to like
I think it's genetics.
genetics. And my mom can't, but my dad can't.
Well,
I also can't whistle.
I can't whistle.
Neither.
But I can snap with both hands.
Me.
I snapped with the wrong finger because I thought this was right. The
Oh.
thumb and your pointer finger. I thought that's how
Oh,
people.
how do you do that?
I thought that's how people snapped. So I taught myself to
I
do
can't
that.
do that.
Ow.
Ah, ooh, okay.
Kind of weird.
Comment down below if you can snap with your index finger and thumb like an absolute madman.
It doesn't hurt.
It's weird.
Thanks for watching.
Who are you liking the most so far?
Between Brenton and Karen, because those are the two we met this episode.
But also, you could talk about Tristan or Seta.
Yeah, please talk about Tristan.
Or
You can talk about
Eris,
Tristan
I
all the
guess.
time.
Eris, they're probably not romanceable, I don't think, but
I think
mean,
Eris is there just like
you know,
be a
if you want to
babysitter.
be platonic, like, friends.
Who's your favorite out of Brenton and Karen?
I never thought I'd meet a dragon
Make sure
named
to
Brenton.
check out the links. Show the creator a lot of love.
And we'll like she said, link in the description to their
Other
Stuff.
stuff.
And hopefully the
Yes.
full game will release soon.
Woo woo woo.